Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. Today we're hitting Srixon Z 745s. Forged iron, a little bit of a cavity, 745s from Srixon. It's all looking very pretty. It's a lovely sunny day, so we're getting some lovely glisten off the chrome of this club. Let's give it a hit. GC2 on the floor with HMT as always. Titleist Pro V1X balls as well, my gaming ball. Let's give you some real ball data as well in this video of how this club performs. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Srixon Z 745 irons. We're getting a little bit of a V-sole, they're calling it, for improved turf interaction. We're getting a kind of milled face with these kind of score lines on it to try and give a stable spin pattern, they're saying. It's a tiny cavity, little kind of V-shaped chunk of metal at the bottom with a little bit of weighting around the outside. Lovely thin top line. It's a slightly longer blade length than I like on an iron, but lots of people like it. Looks like a lot of ball down by the face. Tiny bit of offset. Also comes in 6 through to longer irons. I think 3 iron. Strategically placed tungsten weight here in the toe to try and make sure the club is as friendly as it can be across the face as well. Let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. It does look very nice down by the ball. Srixon have 3 sets of irons out at the moment. From chunkier to this in the middle and then to a blade. You could blend these as well in a set, I think, very easily if you want to. Going chunkier to longer irons, this medium, and then blades in the short if you really want to funk your irons up. Let's hit it. It looks lovely down by the ball, absolutely lovely. And it does feel nice off the face. It's a forged head, so it gives that kind of duller sound, that forged sound that feels soft and lovely. It looks good with next to no offset and in the chrome. And it does feel as good as anything out there. Really, the question with this iron, when it comes to Srixon irons for me, is are you thinking about them in the buying process? Do you see what I mean? Performance-wise, be interesting to see what the numbers show up, but that feels as good and looks as good as anything I've tried. It's a lovely flight. Caught that one maybe 2 grooves low, so out the middle but slightly low on the face, and it's still got up there and performed well. This one has that little bit more help, which might appeal to the player who wants classic but a little bit more forgiveness. That's the idea with this one. You could be any handicap and be in that bracket. You could be a pro, you could be a beginner who strikes the ball okay but wants a bit of help when you start moving away from the middle. You got to control face the path as well as strike and other things to get your handicaps and what have you in certain places. Let's give it one more hit and then we'll show you some numbers. It makes a lovely sound. I would argue the Srixon irons are maybe the most surprising sets of irons I have hit this year. Just feel lovely, really, really good. I was expecting them to feel very much like everything else I've hit, but they feel really solid. Let's check the numbers out and see if they're being backed up by how good they feel with some decent performance. Right guys, numbers time, 745 Srixon Z irons. I'm hitting a 6 iron here. I'm launching at 17.9, so they're launching a little higher than the bladed iron I tried in this set, which you would imagine with maybe where weights and CGs and what have you are in that club. Carrying at 175, they're actually carrying the same distance as the bladed set, which is great. Peaking height a little higher, 33, spinning at 4.9, just getting over the 5,000 mark. Struck the ball, as you can see there, not bad, and a bit across the face, and you can see the distance is not really jumping around too massively. 167 to 178 topping out, so 10-11 yards jumping because of my ability to hit the ball. So those higher ones on the face are probably going to perform not as good. No problem hitting target, that's me, never the club. Presenting 22 degrees of dynamic loft. So in a 6 iron, again, quite strong. I'd imagine the lofts on these are relatively strong. I've not looked at the lofts because static loft to me doesn't mean as much. I want to know what I'm delivering dynamically, really, and there's no such thing as standard anymore. Everyone just does what they need to with the loft to hit the distance they want to hit, subject to where the launches are, subject to where the CGs are. The dynamic loft is what I would really be interested in. Club head speed at 91. Good numbers. Really good numbers. 175 with a 6 iron is where my 6 iron sits on my game improvement big chunkier irons. That is a gorgeous looking iron. It's going to tick many boxes. It's relatively user friendly off the face as I can feel. The numbers there are showing that from a few varied strikes on the face. Like I say, they're the most surprising irons I think I've hit in a long time. Really, really good. Post comments down below. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. Srixon is never always maybe the first club in people's minds, but maybe go and try it. And if you do, let me know. Post comments. Thanks for watching. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.